Dark, Sad Life of Boogie2988. Now, I haven't seen this. This is a long one, but I hear it's crazy. So Boogie and I have had limited interactions both on Twitter several times and once on stream. If you don't know who Boogie is, I'm sure this will go into it a little bit, but you know, he's just been around on YouTube for a while. He makes kind of like poo content, like poo poo, haha, I'm laughing, I'm smashing stuff, I'm big and fat and loud kind of characters things. Anyway, he's got a fucked up life as well. So I wonder how. So I'm interested in this for a few reasons. One, because he has pretty bad takes regularly. Two, because we have a limited history. And three, because he does this thing where he like self-loathes so openly and to such a degree that it's just like it's just I don't know, it's like attention seeking, but also it's sort of like a virtue signal, but also it's sort of like it's just really annoying. And also he's like clearly he does it because he's not well. I don't know. This guy's complicated. So he was tweeting about this and like looking forward to seeing this, which is weird. I don't know. He's just a weird guy. So let's watch it. The Dark Side Life of Boogie2988. Imagine if Dave and Boogie were in the same room. I would love to have that conversation. Boogie would be
when I'm on my deathbed. When I'm on my deathbed.
Let's turn it up. Let's make sure we have enough volume before we just do it.
The biggest regret I will ever have is knowing that I had a job that every person in the world would fucking kill for. And I fucked it up. I'm gonna be mad about that till I go to the fucking grave.
Boogie2988, he's a legend of YouTube. He's been around forever.
So dramatic. Whoop. Found this channel yesterday through the Estranged Parents YouTube account. Not sure if you've seen, but she put out another video yesterday and is quite the pile of cope, obviously. Oh, hell yeah, Snake and Bake. We might watch that. That lady's crazy. This film documents the life of Boogie2988 following his downfall from internet fame. NBC is now officially projecting recreational pass. Let's go! Lots is happening all at once. For a period of 9 months, I had exclusive access to his day-to-day schedule, personal contacts, and financial statements. Sheesh. The Canadian Unicorn, give one a Raziel Hex. I appreciate that. Why? See, this is what I mean. Like, why would he do this? It's so weird.
I hope you have a fantastic day.
Maybe he's hoping it drives people to him. Canadian Unicorn, give one to Snake and Bake as well. Thank you. Chat, we have momentum.
There was one girl, I don't know if I should talk about this, Mike, but I'm going to. There was one girl that I dated. She liked a lot of childish things. She liked rubber ducks. That's why I have some of these rubber ducks. And one of my favorite memories with her is us sitting in this tub, her playing with rubber ducks as I washed her, and then when we got out, I took her to bed. One of the best nights of my life, Mike. Happened right here.
Why is that weird? You can like rubber ducks. You can like rubber ducks. What's he talking about? He's talking about like age play, though? He does a lot of... He does a lot of weird sort of, I don't know, he's very, I don't know, he has this weird shame thing about himself, but also he pays for sex a lot and he talks about it. I don't know. The vibe is so weird. Yeah, he sucks.
Yeah, so when it comes to financial approach, I don't fucking know what I'm doing. Money comes in, money goes out. For the longest time, my ex-wife handled that shit, but then I got divorced. I don't know where my money is. I don't know what it's doing. The only thing I've ever done with it is I threw it into crypto and then lost a shitload of it.
Oof.
Well, here's everything.
600K in crypto losses. Sheesh.
If you want to see, there's $2,758 in my bank account right now. And let's see if mortgages come out yet. So tomorrow, when they take mortgage out, I'll have about $700 to live off of until the 20th when I get paid again from YouTube. So I'm just going to live off of $700. And I'll probably sell some cards along the way and use that money to make ends meet as well. I have a credit card with them that I owe $600 on. And on top of that, I still owe $163,000 on my house. I think my net worth is zero. Once you pull the equity out of the house, get rid of the house debt, sell off all my collectibles, and pay off all my debts, I think that puts me at $0.
Sheesh.
Shit. I'm worthless.
Man, I wish I only
Yeah, this is the hard part. Back to reality.
Despite gastric bypass, Boogie continues to struggle with his way. Just with the bubbles and stuff still on?
But my best feature, this is the one the ladies love. I call it my meat apron. I have two.
So he does this too. It's like, on the one hand, it's like, okay, it's fine. You can, be shirtless and stuff. You're a big guy. But he's like so self-deprecating about it. It's like on the one hand, it's nice to not have this filter. It's nice to not have like the normal way that insecurity strikes in this moment, but like it's just so like clearly self-harming when he does this shit.
Meat curtains. There's a second one.
Yeah, he thinks he can only be so he has to like shame himself up front so you can't shame him, so he doesn't care. I'm not gonna see his dick in this, am I? I'm not gonna see this man's ding dong, am I? All right, 1 second. Ding dong check. Ding dong check, chat.
I have
It's just the fupa.
Glorious meat curtains. I don't like showing it to people, and people don't like seeing it. So that's why I'm going to die alone. Well, my real name is Steve Williams. I'm known online.
Yeah, man. So like, I don't think that's the reason. Big people have partners all the time. Try to take care of yourself, but sometimes you just have problems, man. It's not mostly it's about the way you conduct yourself. By the way, he has a partner now. I don't know.
Mine as Boogie2988 because there's a lot of famous Steve Williamses, and I'm not one of them, right? I started a YouTube channel back in 2006, right at the very beginning, and I got famous for comedy sketches as well as like life vlogs and just sharing my personal life with other people.
What's up, ladies and gentlemen of YouTube? Boogie2988 coming at you.
My ankle on my left leg and head.
But that's just the kind of woman I married, so give her some love in the comments section.
Give her as much money as I used to make, and it's not exactly enough to
Woof.
make just...
Woo! It's a big drop off. Yeah, that happens to some channels, but mostly. So this is partly it's going to be ad shit because of how YouTube works, but like a lot of it's it's his content. Like people used to like watch it to make fun of the guy. I don't know. He doesn't get the same kind of interactions he used to get. Yeah.
This is where I spend 6 to 8 hours a day
trying to figure out how to save my career.
What's up? Ladies and gentlemen of YouTube, Boogie2988 coming to levels into the power of the internet. And today, let's talk a little bit about why you got to do better than I did, right?
I've told the audience, I've told you guys, I've told everybody, this is the center of my world, right here in this recliner with my dogs, watching television, playing video games on that television. But the other day,
See, we have a lot of we have a lifestyle here as well that you can see that happened. Like this suburban, we got to have a big house, a bunch of shit in it kind of stuff. I don't know. I just don't live like that.
audio on this
Part of
TV
it.
started to go out, and whenever it would make like S sounds, it would crackle. And so I know I'm budgeting, but I immediately went to Amazon and bought a sound bar for $100. And then the next day, the TV stopped crackling. And now I have a $100 sound bar that I don't need.
What was his issue? You'll see all his issues.
But I know I'm supposed to be budgeting right now, but because that's my TV, because that's my only source of entertainment, because it's the only thing I do, it's one of the only things that bring me peace. Like, I'm like, I have to be able to hear my fucking TV. But that's every addict, right? Like Mitch Hedberg said, I'll just do enough heroin. And then he like OD'd on heroin, right? So I guess every addict tries to manage the addiction.
So he's addicted to stuff? To having stuff? I think this is like retail therapy a little bit. I think it's just cope. Almost feel bad for him. Well, I mean, I feel bad for him to some extent. I mean, like the guys, I feel bad in general for people that have gone through abuse. But it's like, you know, I mean, sometimes you gotta do stuff.
But I don't know, man. We were talking about compulsive spending a minute ago.
Yeah.
Dude, I spent a lot of money on stuff. But you know where a lot of the money went?
Uh-oh.
And like it felt really compulsive at the time.
We spent over $200,000. Sex work. Yeah, big spender, man.
I am a former sex worker escort, and Boogie2988 was one of my clients. I'm from LA, and I get a message on this website, you can probably guess which one, from this guy who looked a lot like Boogie.
I took women on vacations, and I took them out to fancy dinners, and I took them to like Disneyland and shit.
He bought me dinner, he got me a purse that we were talking about over messages, and he got me a couple gift cards, and he spent well over $5,000 on just that night.
So this is, I don't care. This is fine. It's just about the way he spends the money. It's like, oh, bro, you get it. We gotta pick a vice. He wants to buy a friend. I don't care if you fucking have an escort. I mean, this is a thing you can do. I don't care. The problem I have with this is that in this system, it's often predatory and exploitative. But in general, like ethically, I don't have a problem with any of that shit. I don't care.
You know the rules. The rules are we're gonna go out and eat. We're gonna have dinner. Maybe we're gonna fuck. And you're gonna enjoy a nice lifestyle that you don't normally get to enjoy.
So you wanted to be a
So
sugar
he was really
daddy.
funny, and you can definitely tell he was nervous. He did eat a lot of food. I'm pretty sure he got 2 entrees, which was very unique.
It's not a revelation. I like beautiful women. I like to hang out with beautiful women, fuck beautiful women. We all do. I never got to do that. The women I dated were pretty, sure, but they were like Arkansas 8s.
Whoa. See, this is what I mean. Like, he's shitty.
LA 10s. With sugaring, I got to fuck some LA 10s, and I think that's cool.
We got back to the hotel, and
You can sugar that, like.
I do regret to say that I slept with Boogie2988. Overall, the experience, and I don't mean to fat shame or anything, but there was rules upon rules upon rules, and it took me a lot of time to find a stick. I am now married with 2 kids, and sleeping with Boogie is one of the reasons I quit sex work.
Oof.
Is that sexist to me? Sure. Is that womanizing to me? Sure. I don't really care.
Doesn't really
I'm
care.
a 48-year-old man. I never got to fuck a model. This let me fuck a couple of models. Is that wrong?
Yeah, it's like the way that he has it in his head. Yeah, it's like this is why, like, you would fuck without that if you had a personality that people wanted to be around, but it's like, ugh. I don't know, man. It's like the way you tokenize them. Icky.
Here we have some of the women in this area that are local and ready to go out. They'll go to dinner with you, they'll go to a show with you, maybe they'll come back to your place, but they are expecting something in exchange. But then it's window shopping, right? Like any other meat market like Tinder, you kind of scroll down the list of photos.
Yeah, you can have captions.
Until you find someone that looks interesting to you. I think this girl's really cute. Oh yeah, yeah. She's definitely a little thicker than I necessarily would always go for, but there's nothing wrong with that.
Thicker, like it's crazy. Just crazy.
So I deserve to go to Disneyland with a beautiful girl, right? I deserve to go to New York and explore Times Square with a beautiful girl, right? Like, I deserve that, and I want that, and I've never had it. Man, if I had that money...
I don't believe you do deserve that, actually. I don't think... Did you know that women aren't things to get and obtain? So this is the problem. This is a big problem I have with Boogie. Huge problem.
Back, that would be half of my mortgage right now. That $1,000 is my entire health insurance payment. I don't know what the prostitutes did with it, and I hope they spend it in good health. But I sure could use that shit right now, you know? You want to go for a walk? So he knows. You can't tell me he doesn't know. Leo, up, baby, I know. We'll go in a second. I gotta prep your brother. He's great. He's actually, I actually really love him a lot.
What a doggy.
I know how much
Boogie is selling his position. So that was, I think the other dog was the one that he was like, yeah, I'll take this dog to the pound when he was talking to me.
What's it like to have to sell them to be able to live?
So selling off these things kind of sucks because I've been playing Magic for 30 years, and some of the cards in this box I opened back in 1994. I opened them in like 96, and I've held on to them ever since, and that's like they're a piece of my childhood. They're a piece of my history. I thought I was going to get buried with this stuff. This is my stuff. This is me. This is part of me. And I made some money off of YouTube last month, but I did not make enough. Without a sponsor or something like that, I'm not making enough. So we're going to go to the game shop, but this is going to keep me from going out on the streets, right? Like, this is going to keep me in a house. So
we just need to downsize here, brother.
It's bittersweet. I think he would find it bittersweet.
This place Boogie will be bankrupt in 6 months.
I'm selling Magic cards on Whatnot. I'm selling collectibles on eBay. I'm selling arcade machines locally. I'll sell it all. And I'm going to sell enough to help with mortgage. But I'm also going to sell enough to be able to play Magic tonight. Because I don't want people wondering why I'm not there. I don't want people, like, knowing I'm broke. Like, that's embarrassing. I can't afford $30 to play Magic. So I'm spending $30 to play Magic tonight. Okay, so this month I need from you about $1,000 to make mortgage. So I need you to pick out like $1,000 for the stuff. Like, there's a couple of cradles in there. Mm-hmm. There's a City of Traders in there.
Well, I can do 200 a piece on those.
Oof.
What?
Oof, oof, oof. We're going to watch them haggle for Magic cards in this? This is a little hard to watch at times, man. 0 money. I mean, yeah.
Dude, I thought we were looking more like 400, 450 on each of these. 175 is what it's down to.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. Those
Good Lord, that took a beating. Fuck, these are reserved list cards, Glenn.
Yeah.
They're not going anywhere but up.
Okay. Well, you say that, but the dual lands went down.
Got him.
I mean, yeah, all right. As long as I'm getting mortgage money, as long as I get some cards there tonight, okay. You gave me these back.
Mm-hmm.
You want to sell them until I come back in here because I'm not going to sell them to anybody else but you.
Okay.
Make it 3 chicken quesadillas.
What's paying for this?
Oh, yeah.
Shit, you're paying me back my hair. That don't hurt. Yeah, we all look
Loan
the same
from
in a
Mike.
game shop. It's because we're fucking outcasts. We're in a kind of small town. We're fucking autistic as shit. We're awkward around women. We're awkward around people. We don't know what the fuck we're...
Look, man, what you brought me, these are no deck of many things. Oh, yeah. It's... I don't know how Magic cards go. I know some of them are very expensive, but...
doing. And then I come back here, and I'm looking at all the shit I need to sell, and I'm surrounded by all the shit that I bought for YouTube videos and stuff, and it's hard to not think about what a fuck up I am. But that's why I go to the arcade. That's why I go to play Magic. That's why I have my friends over, because for just a few hours, I'm not that fuck up from YouTube. I'm just Steve Williams. I'm just me. Oh, this is my Saturday night crew. We get together every Saturday. We eat pizza. We play Magic. We play board games. We do Smash Brothers.
Oh, yeah.
Magic the Gathering.
It's for the boys. Saturday is for the boys. I respect this.
This is my crack. This is my cocaine. I met him at the magic shop. I met him in the magic shop. Now, him I met at the magic shop. This guy I met at the magic shop. This guy I met at the magic shop. This guy I met because he was roommates with a friend I met at the magic shop. Okay, so I have $1 million question for you guys. Every Saturday we get together.
Mm-hmm.
Every Saturday I order what? Pizza, chicken fingers, tacos. Those are the things I normally get us, right?
Yeah.
Like I normally spend like $100, $150 every Saturday to like feed us. And like I showed them my bank books today, and I'm not like, I've never wanted to burden you guys with this, but like I'm at a point where saving $300 a month would be useful.
I mean, we've been telling you for years that we don't care about the food that much.
Okay.
Don't get me wrong. I like having snacks and soda when I'm over here because I don't eat those at my house. Right. But we've definitely said it throughout the years. Like you don't have to feed us, but you do it anyway.
Yeah.
So
when are we gonna?
So I like to feed my friends when they come over, so I feel that a little bit. Like I get it. But also like, you know, they all chip in and stuff. It happens.
Start bringing girlfriends around. Also, when are we gonna start bringing girlfriends around that aren't hookers? Because that's all I've brought around for 5 years. I mean, like we haven't had like legitimate girlfriends over in a long time. You haven't dated in a while. You haven't dated in a while.
I mean, yeah, a while. That's fair enough. Yeah.
I mean, you've like.
Why is he putting his boys under the bus here, man?
I think he's a good guy, yeah. I think that Boogie's definitely a good guy. He loves his friends and his family, and he cares about people a lot, and he cares about what people think about him a lot. He's a fun person to be around and to laugh and make jokes with. And sometimes we open up and we have like really personal conversations, and I enjoy getting to know him in that way as well.
Willing to do things for us. He's offered to, take care of us or offered us a room if he needs it. He's still going to make some of the same jokes. We all have a sort of dry sense of humor.
Sincere kindness. It doesn't always show up, but he does have a lot of compassion for people.
I think he's just a guy with good and bad. True. But I don't think he's as bad as a lot of corners of the internet think he is.
I think as long as he stops tweeting the N-word, he'll be fine.
The N-word is just a word.
Oh my God, Boogie! Why is he like this? Does he just have to get a hot take in here?
If You guys left, and these cameras weren't rolling, and I was sitting here alone in the dark, and I said the N-word. There's no magic power to it.
So say it.
Oh, no, I'm not going to say it on camera where it could hurt somebody. I like offensive humor. I like dark jokes. I say fucked up shit. I think the darker something is, cancer, rape, murder, child abuse, the darker it is, the more important it is to make jokes about it.
Disagree. Big disagree. We should talk honestly about these things and how they're harmful and not joke about them, because it lets usually the men, but not always, but usually the men who perpetrate this shit off the fucking hook. I disagree. Strong disagree. Super insensitive to people who are going through it currently, who think they can't come to you for help now, who thinks it's a joke to you, even if you are a survivor of it. Like, you know, you're not going to reclaim that it was a good thing because, or a neutral thing even. You know, I just disagree. I think it's harmful. I absolutely think it's harmful. There's a big difference. You can make dark jokes about things, but like, I don't know, man. This isn't it. This isn't the one. It's just, you know, it's more bullshit.
I'm sorry you had to go through that, bro.
Yeah, that's okay. All right. I mean, I didn't go through it. I'm still alive. She's dead. And, yep, so fuck her. And now she's dead. That's a lot of money, I guess, for a person of color, or is it not? I don't know. Well, someone says you can't put your finger into a clitoris. Somebody here doesn't have a scalpel handy.
Wow.
Play that fucker just right, you can wrap it all around your fingers. You gotta shave real thin. Woo! That's disturbing. That's the most fucked up thing.
No, I plan to shoot you, bud.
You pointing a gun at me?
Yes. Is this what we have to do?
Where it really went south is when one guy...
Did you guys see that? 90% of Portal 2's jokes was dark humor, not a single slur in there. That's true. You can get away with it without slurring.
Spent like a month of his time gathering every link, every video clip, everything I'd ever said or done since 1998, and he compiled it into this one huge mega thread. It's like 10, 15 pages long. And every time my name would get mentioned on Reddit moving forward, they would all link to that mega thread. Well, these
accused of Boogie in the Reddit. Abuses,
people on
child abusers, had attraction to minors, mocked racial minorities, lied about mental health diagnosis, claimed
Reddit
things
began
came from
to
Holocaust, threatened
bombard
to kill
my
his own
sponsor.
dog. That was me. This is definitely. There's no fucking way this wasn't on my fucking stream. We showed you the clip earlier. Here we go. What if I killed my dog?
I only block people who call me names. And if you can prove to me,
If it's
that
not
the
deleted,
reason I
try to
blocked
find
you
it,
is
but-
that you called me no names this summer, if you can prove to me you showed me no names this summer, I will literally take Sam to the
Ramble
pound.
is just a gorilla.
I will literally take him to the pound and find him a new home. I
Fucking psycho.
sponsors to make me.
Child for having made fun of a child for having divorced parents, threatened suicide to guilt fans into support, faked harassment emails to gain sympathy, flirted with his friend's widow after his death, misused Patreon funds on personal toys, manipulated his sugar babies and girlfriends, lied about weight loss progress to gain support, blamed his audience for not meeting New Year resolutions.
Me look as bad as possible. Every time I got a new sponsor, they would bombard me, and eventually they dropped me.
No, Sarah's famous now. Whoa, a precipitous drop.
Are you ready? Are
Yeah,
you ready
subscribe
to
immediately.
Step back into 1988? You ready to go back to my childhood? Because that's what's behind the star. You know what? Do you want to know what this represents to me? What does this represent? This is everything that was good about my childhood. And when I walk back in here, it's like going back in time, except things aren't completely shitty. So this is the classic. I mean, I even have a Pac-Man tattoo. This is the game I most identify with because it's about a little round guy running through a maze, trying to figure shit out, eating everything in sight, and getting chased by ghosts of his past.
Getting much chased by ghosts, huh? More of Drew, thanks for following.
So I'm basically Pac-Man. I know, it's simple fun. And, I mean, look at the guy, he looks like me. I might have sprained it or broken it or something. I was walking to the bathroom in there, and
ouch,
there was a loud snap sound, and things kind of shifted in one direction, and now my foot is swelling into my shoe, and it hurts really badly. It's the fun part about being old and fat. You never know. You don't know if you'll wake up tomorrow.
Oh.
You don't know if today is that stroke or heart attack you've been waiting on, or if it's going to be a healthy day and you feel real good for a change. You never know.
Dude, you're so negative all the time, always. Like, it's just so grating. He didn't die.
So I don't know. It could fucking be today. Do I think I'll make 50? Yeah, probably. That's only 2 years away. Do I think I'll make 60, which is 12 years away? Probably not.
Here's everything that's wrong with Boogie. Low testosterone. Testicular hypogonadism. Sleep apnea.
So he has tiny he has tiny balls?
Swelling due to blockages of lymphatic flow. Seborrheic eczema. Chronic back pain. Protein in urine. That's from kidney damage, folks.
That is everything keeping me alive. We have losartan, tramadol, bupropion, sertraline. Did I deal with back pain?
Yeah.
I deal with nightmares.
This came out this week.
I'm always tired.
6 days ago?
I don't know the last time I did sleep. Otherwise, if I don't wear this machine at night, when I'm supposed to be sleeping, I'm actually drowning in my own fat.
So yeah, CPAPs are good. I have a full face one. I don't have it because I'm chubby, though I'm sure it doesn't help, but like I've always snored. But like super great. You should get one of these if you can.
High blood pressure, history of gastric bypass, intestinal malabsorption, vitamin D sufficiency, because like most gamers, I hate the sun. Morbid obesity, major depressive disorder, major anxiety disorder, history of diabetes mellitus, blood pooling in veins, varicose veins of the legs with complications, degenerate
blood pooling in veins. Like it doesn't move through? Is it because he just sits around? Makes me want to get up and stretch. All right, everyone get up and stretch so our blood doesn't pool. Everyone do squats. Everyone get real jocked out real quick. All right, get your blood pumping. All right, we're good. Everyone's fine now. No more pooling blood.
Of lumbar or lumbosacral intervertebral.
Did everyone do
disc.
that?
That means my back don't work so good. History of basal cell carcinoma, that's cancer. And of course I can't breathe so good, so asthma and allergies as well.
I'm already verified on OnlyFans.
So, it's a waiting game now, and it's just about making the best of it. Just enjoy what you got when you got it. Sometimes that's a chicken quesadilla.
Honestly, first thing I haven't disagreed with Boogie about in this.
Enjoy what you got when you got it.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes that's a chicken quesadilla.
Bars? That's bars. First time he said something 100% true. The mood
I
was
wanted to make,
overwhelmingly depressing.
like a documentary that was generally entertaining. You realize, wait a second, everything he says is depressing. Everything he says is like the saddest shit I've ever heard.
Yeah.
That would be half of my mortgage right now. $10,000. And it's just about making the best of it.
This is the first documentary I'm doing. I can't put out a documentary that's this guy the whole time because I don't want my brand new channel to be known as making documentaries about the most depressing people that exist. It's just like, what the fuck happened to this guy? What the fuck happened to Boogie?
Excellent. I invited a mental health counselor, a comedian, and a YouTube consultant to assist in analyzing Boogie's downfall.
Well, he's losing what made people originally like him. It could be as simple as just that positive attitude.
Why not use your only life to make the lives around you better?
True.
Fuck you. It's none of your fucking business. It's my body. It's my choice. Eat shit.
And over time, in the content, we see this shift where he starts to become more interested in money.
I just like making content. I just like talking to a camera. I just like doing cool stuff. I just want ad revenue. I just want YouTube to pay me a fair amount. It's all I've ever wanted, right?
And his concerns about money.
If I could teach you anything, it's to hold on to the money you get.
Subscribe immediately!
Oh, are you trying to manipulate people into giving you money?
The answer is yes. Give me some money.
And more interested in...
Well, that's, that could have something to do with it. I'm trying to manipulate him. Don't, no. See, I'm here because I'm hoping that you will be like, that guy deserves a tip. I'm busking. This is why we're different. We're a little different. I do want a screenshot of this, though. I do want a screenshot. Perfect.
Look at the color! I'm attempting to simulate Dracula's blood!
Thank you. Tip for... Hey, thank you! I appreciate it. Thank you. Here, I'll put my hat out. Here you go. I got my wizard hat out. Hey, Chad, if you could spare a nickel. We don't have a single lamp, for instance. This has been a wild ride. Apparently, so this is part 2. We're about to jump into it. It's about to get better now. They're going to have some people talk about why he's failing. We'll see. All right. It's working. Is it, Ellie? Nope, that's Mickey. That's the prince. What is in his princely way? He trots away so fast. See you, Prince.
Complaining.
I couldn't be more grateful. I couldn't be more grateful that people want to comment. Thank you.
I'm a walking embarrassment, dude.
We do. Look at me. I'm fucking disgusting. Better, I'm a piece of shit.
I will never function the way you function. It's not possible.
That's why if you're griping to your viewers, if you're complaining to your subscribers, I mean, that just leaves a sour taste in people's mouths.
Yeah.
I think my window's closing. And if it's not closing already, it's already closed.
Okay, so on the one hand, I get wanting to talk about, your concerns and stuff, but what Boogie does is like he trauma dumps on people, and he does it on his platform, and it makes people uncomfortable. And he's had lots of people reach out to him and talk to him about this stuff. I've talked to him about this stuff privately. We're not even friends. He's just DM'd me before. I've talked to him about this privately. I've talked to him about this publicly. Other people who know him way better have done this. I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know what to do for the guy, because it seems like he doesn't. What it takes is for someone to want to do something. Like, they have to want to do it, but he's in full fuck it mode. And that's hard to talk somebody out of. You know. I cannot overstate just how much goodwill he's had and squandered. Right. And then he'll like go out of his way to like alienate people, like with his like comments on sex workers and stuff before. It's like really hard to support a guy when you've tried and then they continue to do that shit. So yeah, it's tough.
Right. So if there was money to be made in making people feel depressed,
professional trainers offer to work with him pro bono. I would love that. Any professional trainers want to come? They got to like basketball, and we have to play basketball as part of it. But I would love that. Boot camp documentary my ass. I'll inspire all of you.
I think Boogie would
I
be
won't
in
do
the
it
right
alone,
business.
That's
I
just
will not.
my life philosophy at this point. Just face down in the mud.
Or if I'm paying for it, I also won't do that. I am cynical about that as well. But I would, though. I would absolutely love that, though.
That's pretty much how we live our lives.
Drafting Jake into the Navy? Dude, my fucking ankle would break. Causing an insufficient balance. Unexpected medical bill.
That's right around the corner. Like, I have to sell this place. I have to tap into the equities to survive. Like, that's the last of my money. And so much of that money is going to doctor's appointments and tests, and all of that is just to fucking stay alive.
Okay, so that's super shitty. I mean, he does have health problems, and if he wasn't in America, a lot of his issues would be alleviated because he would have access to more health care, which would be good. But of course, he can't. Like, this is just a stupid fucking thing. We're all subject to this. Super, super dumb. Makes his battle with weight loss and like just being a healthy guy in general, like, suck.
Content creators to have various mental illnesses all over social media, and some just say it is what it is and this is what I'm going to do. Boogie tends to be really obsessed with this idea that it's favorable to have people feel sorry for you, and that kind of victim mentality where you can get further in life if people have compassion on you regardless of the reason they're doing it.
That's true.
I look awful. If I look like I've been through hell over the last couple of days, it's because I have been. Most notably, I've ruined my body. Like Jerry, I ruined my own career. Maybe it was the imposter syndrome. Maybe it's because I...
Shot B-roll of a crying person?
It's been a method of... I think covert narcissism is the right phrase. Like, oh, look at how pathetic I am. You should feel sorry for me. You would never be mean to me because I'm so pathetic, right? Oh, I'm so fat. I'm so weird. I'm so goofy. I'm such an old man. I'm such a... I grew up in an abusive family and an abusive home.
A covert narcissist.
The amount of pain that's in my head and my heart is...
So vulnerable narcissism has a number of characteristics. A person can...
So this is what I was talking about earlier, whatever that was. So yeah, I guess this is what it's called. What happened to the captions? Well, I turned them off because there was a list, and then, Brooke, would you believe that I just forgot to turn them back on? I can't believe this.
Be considered a vulnerable narcissist without having them all. So with vulnerable
should smoke
narcissism,
more weed, that'll help.
Covert narcissism, we see pessimism.
I feel defeated and confused and lost all the time, every day.
Hypersensitivity to criticism.
I can't handle this kind of hate. I can't handle these types of attacks. I can't do it.
Reactive anger, so they're not really thinking things through.
Is this what I have to do?
Who goes by Boogie2988 was booked into the jail this morning.
Need for adoration.
Can I get a round of applause?
The self-centeredness.
I'm the perfect victim. I have been victimized my entire life.
The sense of entitlement.
You guys want to help me pay for my Tesla? Please go ahead and dig deep. I sure would like a free fucking Tesla.
Leaving oneself to be...
I would like a free fucking Tesla. Dig deep. if you want to be like that, you gotta be on some like you're my little pig shit. You gotta dom them out or something. I don't know. Like it's just scumbag stuff.
Special.
How many kids went on to get 4.5 million YouTube subscribers?
One.
Steven Williams!
You're just watching the same things over and over again.
What's up? Ladies and gentlemen of YouTube, Boogie2988 coming to y'all with the power of the internet. This is my rambling series. My blogger series. We're talking about life in the universe and particularly interesting to me.
Boogie2988. His fall from grace is so catastrophic.
Not happy about it.
People are sick of the shtick.
Yeah, man.
And
Agreed.
what would you recommend to him now to get his viewers back?
I don't think he's getting his viewers back. I don't think.
Yeah, I agree. He's not. It's over.
That's a possibility. I think the only thing to do now is go a different angle. But I don't even know if that's possible. I mean, I'm not going to say it's impossible.
He would have to fucking heel turn. I think the only thing he can do is to go full fucking shitlord and like click that way. Like, I guess he could go full redemption, but that's not a thing. He's like, you actually have to do it.
But how do you change yourself? Like, viewers are smart. Like, they want to see you. They want to see what you're interested in. I don't know. You got to get a job. Maybe in this case, GameStop.
That was cold shit. Part 3. Starting over.
Nice to meet you. My name is Dawn.
Dawn, I'm Boogie, or Steve.
Okay, what do you prefer to be called?
Honestly, probably Steve. Let's go with Steve.
Okay, Steve. No problem. Whatever you prefer.
They were not wait, what? They were not aware of him or his content.
And so you are here today.
I was thinking about why it was so weird that he was introducing himself as Boogie.
Because you are seeking employment.
Yeah.
You're seeking out new work opportunities.
Absolutely.
Tell me a little bit about your background and where you think you want to go with the experience that you already have.
So this is like a recruiter or something? What are these people?
I did work at a small gaming store back in 2006, 2007. I am disabled, recognized by the state of Arkansas, but also the United States government. There's that. Now, the downside of that is I am extremely depressed. So there's...
It's just always. It's forever and always.
Some mental health issues that we bring to the table. And then physically, I am morbidly obese. I have no references, no work history.
It's like he wants this to fail on purpose. He's like, no, I don't actually want to do anything. Like, stop. Boogie, let me tell you about this thing called G-Merica.
And no education. And when you Google my name, you might see rumors that I beat my ex-wife and
you know, he's not the weirdest guy I've ever worked with. He wouldn't even, like, if he worked at somewhere I worked, he wouldn't even be the weirdest guy I've ever worked with. So it's not. I mean, there's been weirder.
And
she seems skeptical. She looks a lot like Gretchen Whitmer. Big Gretch. Maybe she's like a cousin or something.
Should mention I'm also a felon.
Okay.
She's like, are you done?
What's the nature of your felony?
Aggravated assault.
How old is it?
About 2 years.
Okay. So I think there are some avenues you could explore. I definitely don't think it's impossible, but you have some challenges.
Yeah.
Lots of things in life are about your mindset.
Yeah.
And you're using weight and disability. I can't. If that is the attitude that you're going to have when you approach everything, then you can't. And you won't.
That's true. There's a little bit of that. Okay. Okay, sometimes people say this shit and they're on like grind set stuff. Fuck them. Don't listen to them. This is not what she's talking about. Genuinely, when you go to approach something, if you're like, I can't do this, like, you're just not going to be able to do it. Like, you're just going to find a way to quit. You're going to find a reason to not do it. Like, you have to have confidence. People have asked me many times about confidence, because I'm a confident fella, and like how to get it and what to do. I genuinely, I don't know where it comes from. I just truly believe in myself, and I think you ought to as well. You should just try it. Even when I don't believe in myself, I'm believing in myself. I don't know how to... If I'm skeptical on my ability to accomplish something, I'm still trying to do it. Does that make sense? Like, I believe in my ability to try to do a thing. That's all you got to do. You don't have to believe in your ability to actually accomplish it. You have to have the ability to believe in that you can make this attempt, and not like, you don't have to succeed every time you do a thing. Does that make sense? I'm always confident in my ability to survive failure. Exactly. Yeah, that's great. Also, I interlocked my fingers while talking, and I did this and squeezed them real tight. It felt really nice. You should try that, but not too hard. It'll hurt yourself. Felt good, though.
I did work in the porn industry for the better part of 7 years, so, I mean...
Be real with me. Do you really think it would be a good idea to go to a real interview and reference porn?
It depended on the job, I would think.
Oh, my fucking God.
Like, at a strip club, maybe, but probably not in a more professional setting, I would say.
Yes, I would say that...
What would you think his chances are here of getting employment in the next 3 months?
I'm not sure. When it comes to the felony, we would have to seek corporate approval for that sort of charge in order to proceed forward with a candidate. And they would ultimately be the ones to make the decision as to whether or not we would feel comfortable presenting someone like that to our clients.
Yeah. Unable to gain corporate approval.
Felonies, violent crimes, or sexual crimes have to be...
Hey, Mike. Listen, dude. I know we're making this documentary and everything, and I know you think I need to get a real job, but I just want to let you know I'm not going to. I'm not going to walk into some job when I have 4 million subscribers on YouTube. I'm one of the original YouTubers. What I'm going to do instead is go back to making content, go back to telling stories and entertaining people and making money doing it. And
Are you? Is that what's happening? Is that what's going to happen here? I really don't think so.
you want to check back with me in a couple
I have to
months?
check something.
Let's see how things are going. All right? I'll talk to you then.
Like it's just so you can see him doing it to himself. As wild and funny as that was, I still think we should destigmatize working in the porn industry. True. I agree.
Go lay down. Go lay down. Good job.
Go. I don't even know what he did in the porn industry. Did he just do porn? What's the country fair version of YouTube?
Yeah, so I mean, things aren't great. People are still mad at me on YouTube.
He ran a porn website? Oh, I see.
My view numbers are pretty much close to zero. I'm having trouble breaking 10K on an upload right now. And not everything is bad. I've got at least one good thing going on. Can I show you?
Level find you when you least expect it. All right, so we're gonna get some insight into this. So I mentioned this a while ago. She seems like a weirdo, but I'm hoping for the best. Okay.
So this is Desi. You can call her Desiree.
Yep, Desiree.
And we've been dating now for months.
A couple months,
Yeah.
She's 20 years old, bro. Oh, fuck. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. All right, so that's not ideal. This is not an ideal situation. I can already hear the pushback from the chuds. It's technically legal. Not the kind of guy. This is worse than DiCaprio. I mean, just so fucking. I'm not into this.
I don't know what it was. It was, I guess it's his energy, his curly hair, his glasses. I must be into nerds. I don't know. He's just adorable to me. I like him. He was going through a lot, and I randomly hit him up on Instagram, and I told him that I support him and that I'm always here for him and stuff. And so it started from there.
I don't normally respond to fans, liar.
Paper, it just doesn't really add up, right? It doesn't make sense on paper, but then practice and in reality.
So she went after him. Okay.
There was just something there.
So it was pretty crazy, but I just felt it. I felt an energy connection to him before I even met him, and I don't know, that's just how it is.
And then the longer we spent talking, I don't know, eventually you just realize we're the same person, doing the same thing, living the same lives, just at different stages. And
I can see myself getting married to Boogie.
I could definitely see us getting married. In fact, we may or may not have talked about it a little bit, and we.
What the fuck? Why do we move so fast? Why is it so fast all the time? Everything's so intense. Okay, all right. So she's definitely weirdo. I don't know quite what's going on. But like, you can be attracted to Boogie2988. The age difference is concerning. We can steel man this whole thing and just say, okay, we'll just let it happen. We'll let it play out. What the fuck is the hurry with marriage? What is that about? Darwin, are you concerned about this as well? Do you have your concerns? Arkansas. Yeah, I have big concerns. It seems. Hey, what is wrong with you? Are you good? Hey, you go see mom. Go check what's mom doing. Do you need to go potty? Or she's right next to the door you go out of. I don't know why he's visiting me. There's no door outside in my office.
We may or may not sit around fantasizing about it and thinking about what it's going to look like. And I called you wifey the other day, and you loved it. You were so there for it. If I proposed right now on camera, what would you do?
I'd say yes.
That's a good sign.
I don't know, man. This just seems like fucking. Is it real?
Boogie has improved my life tremendously.
salami?
This is me, the whole section. Jake scuba diving. Can't play the whole thing. She looks uncomfortable. I agree. I don't know. So, what does she think? Is she honey potting, but he's got no honey? So it can't be that. I think she just really likes him. But what the fuck is that about? What is going on? It just all seems so weird.
He just makes me happy, the happiest I've ever been.
Okay.
And I'm not alone, and so that he just completes me. Growing up without a father figure has its challenges. Like, you just don't have that support system that you would and the advice that you need. And so it's just difficult. I don't ever want to be alone. That's another thing. Maybe that's why I have stuffed animals. I don't ever want to be alone. And so it's just nice to have company. And
okay. We're starting to see some. Has moved in after 3 months.
I help with the dogs. I get him his water. Like whatever he wants and requests. I just mainly is to take care of him. He takes care of me. So. Yeah, sometimes I pick weeds out here, so, cause like.
Just doing his fucking
makes it look better.
chores.
Trying to trim down these vines, but I'm not doing a good job. I don't do this very much.
You know, I used to have a theory, Mike, that if you are a 40-year-old man and you have a Snapchat, that means you're a creepy dude.
Uh-huh.
Turns out my theory was right. I have a Snapchat, and I am a creepy dude.
Cool, man. What is this?
I found that person, and they
Sleep
happened
test?
to be 20. And I get that it's creepy to date somebody half your age or younger, but people can call me creepy if they want. If she's happy and I'm happy, then I will be the biggest creep you need me to be, as long as her and I are happy. You can be as mad as you want. Sexually, we both seem to be having an excellent time.
I would say that it's the best I ever had. What? You were.
Speed through, speed through, speed through, speed through, speed through, speed through. Pass!
Daddy, daddy, daddy.
No!
Daddy, daddy.
No! Terrible timing for the daddy biddies! Just fucking terrible. You realize this, but have no self-reflection? God damn it. Oh, man. Okay.
A little off today. I had a friend tell me I look like a samurai on vacation. I was going to ask if you could see it, but...
In the front here, and I think, what are you, a YouTuber or something?
Yeah, I've been
Oh, great. He's the center of attention. Excellent.
on YouTube for about 17 years.
You've been on YouTube for 17 years.
4 million subscribers.
Okay, and this is your girlfriend, who is much younger than you.
Oh, fuck.
Suspiciously.
She's an adult.
She that you know it's never good when you say, well, she's an adult. Is this a sex trafficking situation? You keep looking at her and never answering the question. I'm just kidding.
I hate it when people single us out. I hate it when people like.
We're gonna do that though. It's to be expected.
Yeah, I can't.
Fuck 'em, right?
I'm cringing.
Yep. Fuck.
Look at me. I'm literally shrimping in my chair, cringing into myself.
He's not manipulating me. I live for him. He doesn't control me. We're a team. He supports me in everything I do and everything I want. He's my support system.
God. Dude, to a orchestral I'm a creep?
Let me get
Come on, man.
a McCrispy Deluxe.
Those are bad.
Combo. Make
Those are
it
bad.
large.
What do I think about his dire financial situation? I think it's scary.
Yeah, what's so scary about it?
That he might lose it all in a day. He might just be homeless one day. But
Go. Yep. I need more buckets to puke
So
in.
if I'm broke, if I go broke, okay, if we end up back on disability and it's me, you, and Chad living in some small apartment and we're eating McDonald's every day and that's treating ourselves, you gonna be able to handle that?
yeah,
You
I
stay
guess
in
it's
that?
me, you, Chad, eating McDonald's every day in our small, cute apartment.
Because I mean, I'm hopeful that people will go back to watching us on YouTube. I'm hopeful that people will like,
I can't.
you know, I can go back to live streaming full time again and do like 6-hour live streams like every other streamer and like grind it out. But I mean, there is a very real possibility that one day I won't be able to do that anymore. And we're gonna have to live off of whatever we can. Are you prepared for that?
No. Obviously not. Oh, fuck.
As long as I have you, that's all I need.
Have you ever thought about the fact that she's just waiting you out and trying to take your 401k when you're done?
That's good crowd work.
I'm broke.
You're broke.
I'm broke, yeah.
4 million subscribers.
Fuck, dude.
Even if he does go broke and has to sell the house, I'm still gonna
Fuck.
be by his side. He's the only one that I love and I care about, and there's only one of them. And so I'm not just gonna up and leave him for money, because money's an issue. Because I love him, and just imagining a life without him is difficult.
Bro, I mean, this is like a fucked up kid, man.
I mean, my biggest fear is dying on her. If I die in the next 2 or 3 years on her, that's just gonna ruin her life.
This is fucking crazy. This is crazy.
I really want you to understand how actually sick I am. Like, I don't know if you actually get it, but this is my health summary. This is everything that's currently wrong with me. My risk for stroke.
Dude, with the things that's wrong with him, he could live for a long while. It's not like he has... He's like fucking sleep apnea and he's fat. Stop it.
A heart attack is astronomical. I am essentially a walking time bomb. And I'm so fucking sorry for that. I really, really wish I had taken better care of my body.
Yeah, I know. I'll never be ready for it, but I know. I don't want you to be alone.
I don't want you to be alone.
Okay?
Bro, it just feels manipulative as fuck. Like, it's essentially like, you know I could die someday, so you gotta be nice to me while I'm here. This kind of shit. I don't know.
I've talked to my therapist since me and her have been together about overcoming it. My therapist keeps telling me the same thing. When you learn to love yourself, all these things will fall.
This is why people call him manipulative, man. He definitely has to have some idea that he's doing it. Really wish I had taken better care of my body before you were born. The 29 years I had before you were born.
Place, and we just got to teach you those skills. And then I turned to my doctor, and I'm like, what do we do? He's like, you've had bypass surgery. You lost 200 pounds. What more can I do for you? I'm like, fix it, dude. Help fix it. And then they're telling me that I'm the one that has to fix it. I don't know what the hell I'm doing.
Holy fucking shit. I hate that. Man, I'm not the trimmest guy in the world, but you can make decisions better. He doesn't even have to work out. He just walking, literally just walking and being conscious of what you're eating. Just take the edge off. You don't even have to be skinny. You don't have to just. How wild this has been? This is wild. This is real wild, the ender.
And I'm making less and less every month, and I'm scared shitless.
Bro.
And
Brussels
now,
sprouts are delicious. Ooh, I should get some soon.
making his way to the ring, Boogie2988.
Hey, so Mike, I just got off the phone with Keemstar, and he has a boxing event coming up, and he's giving me a slot on the card.
This is 800 pounds in one ring.
This fight pays $10,000.
Hell yeah.
No chance against me. Shut the fuck up. People are going to see
he
me
definitely
win
got his
this
ass
thing.
kicked, right?
This is where I turn it all around.
Did he get beat up?
Right here.
Blasted. I managed to lose 20 pounds just by cutting sugar and tracking cows. Just do something small and manageable, compound it with other small things day to day. Absolutely. Keemstar sucks too, but I mean, like... Over 400,000 viewers purchased the fight. It's Boogie's comeback. Tough. They got blasted.
Watch the way he hits my head. My brain got shocked with each one of those. It's ricocheting against my skull. So
10K is
since
nice.
you guys were here last, I
No one's giving me 10K.
did have a bit of a windfall.
Wings of Redemption. That is a lol cow fight. Wasn't I forget who he was.
Which bought me some time here in this house. The problem with that is I spent more than $10,000 getting that fight together. So by the time
More than 10,000 on it?
all that was done, all I did was put that $10,000 back into savings.
What the fuck?
Being in the new
Come on,
relationship
man.
is great, but I mean, she can't help pay a $2,200 mortgage.
You just got $10,000 and he has 200. Fuck.
Okay, let's go through my monthly bills for a second.
He went to get his ass beat for free.
My health insurance
This
is
man
$800. I have $500
got his ass
worth of
beat for
medical
free.
bills. I have $500 worth of utilities. I pay for doctor's visits, physical therapies, labs constantly. I still have to pay for the car that I drive. I still have to pay for car insurance. I still have to pay for health insurance. Diablo 4 came out. I had to buy it. Final Fantasy 16 came out. I had to buy it. Tears of the Kingdom came out. I had to buy it. That's $400 for the video games right there. But if you take out all of it, you take it out. All I eat is sandwiches every day. All I do is sit here. I don't pay for any Netflix subscriptions. All I pay for is internet, utilities, medical bills, mortgage. If I pay for just that, I need $7,000 a month. I'm not making $7,000 a month.
What
and
an
I have no
insane monthly cost of living. That's crazy. I couldn't do that.
clue how to do it.
By the way, thank you for subscribing immediately earlier. It's not $7,000 a month, but we're only 4,000 subscribers away from easily eclipsing that.
So there's something I've always wanted to try. There's a lot of research that came out of Europe, and now we're doing it here in the United States, where psychedelics can help reset certain brains.
Go.
People who experience childhood abuse, people who've gone through trauma.
Oh man, but you still have to have the mindset that there's, I mean, you have to understand what you're fucking doing wrong. It's not just gonna fix your ass. God. I hate this. I swear to God, if the goddamn arcade cabinets are in his trauma dump finances are on. Yep.
People who deal with post-traumatic stress disorder.
See, he's just listing
I'm
his
all of
fucking
those.
ailments again.
To be honest, I'm scared shitless. It's one of the only things I haven't tried yet. So let's give it a shot.
A local shaman.
My given name is Ryan Arthur DeLeolio, and I've adopted the name Flaming Star. There's one thing that's undeniable, is that there's always this question about why. Why am I here? Existence. What's really happening? Who am I? That's what happens when you seek out hallucinogenics. It's gonna allow everything else physically here to relax. The emotional stuff is gonna come out, trauma's gonna come out, but afterwards your atoms are gonna go back into their original positions.
Go. Your atoms, bro? Like, whoa, man. Yeah. This can only go well. Yeah, I'm sure he's not going to have any sort of problems with ego death or anything here. Maybe it'll help, but man, he's not wrong, but he's weird. I mean, he's super weird. The way he's talking about this, like, having a guided trip is gonna be nice, but man, he's just so fucking full of shit. I don't know if you can bury... I don't know if there's enough drugs to dig through the full of shit he is. You have to be a little honest with yourself if you're able to have a quality trip, man. If you're in full-blown fucking denial still, Like, he's just a narcissist, bro.
That's why. He'll be mind, body, and spirit all one together. We're all connected.
I believe
when
it.
you get to a certain point of understanding,
damn, look at that chair.
inside your
Camper?
intellect mind,
Shit.
that connectivity, you realize your hands are basically like.
We should get one of these and cuddle. I didn't know they made fold-out camper like love seats. That would be so fucking nice.
Like USB ports.
So these are the. It's crazy to think that something that just grows out of the ground has so much power, and I'm actually holding it in my hand right now. But here we go.
Didn't taste like bad.
They don't taste bad. Honestly, that doesn't taste too bad.
They're pretty good and dry. Everybody just says kind of earthy.
It's a lot of mushrooms. Well, you
Stem
need to
and
take
all.
them.
Oh, the whole thing, yeah.
Okay.
Nega
Welcome
Rich
to the
Evans.
club.
Oh no. So anyway, mushrooms are not like. Is it psilocybin that they're using in clinical trials? I'm pretty sure they're using like fucking mescaline and stuff. Like they're putting people in K-holes. They're giving people LSD. Psilocybin's nice though.
May God
How much
bless
do you
you
take? I don't
and
know,
be
3 or
with you
4
on your
things.
journey.
It's gonna have a big long day. It's like 6 hours minimum. The worst part about doing this outside is you can't take your clothes off. Croc life.
Okay, so
15
I think we've been about 20 minutes in.
About 15, yeah.
About 15.
Should start to feel the creep.
So we're about 15 minutes in, and I started to feel
the creep, the tingles, the
things are
jigglies.
kind of wavy and kind of disconnected. It's kind of like my brain works on multiple channels, and like I have to pick and choose what I'm concentrating on. I'm tripping balls. I have no clue where the fuck I am or even who I am. And I don't give a fuck. I reckon
Putting it on a little
He's
bit.
about to experience the second part of
40 minutes.
the realization of letting go. And we're
I
going
guess
to
he
get
doesn't
to
do
the other
drugs
side
ever though, so maybe he just says no.
of it. I told you they'd come. It's going to get nice and bright in about 5 more minutes.
Yeah.
And the reflection in the water is really cool too. So what do you think was the first trauma that you experienced which basically set up like a defense mechanism for you?
He's asking a good question here, but who knows if he's just going to trauma dump and say, I got assaulted.
Man, yeah, my parents are just crazy. They're broken people.
Parents?
It's always the
Yeah.
parents, by the way.
Stewards. People who are like trying to oh, okay. Okay.
What?
Yep. That makes a lot of sense, doesn't it?
What?
Like they don't, I mean, that shit doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. That was the dumbest shit. Oh, and it happened so long ago. Like I've just been waiting for the right time to just drop that shit.
So,
God, it just sounds like he's pretending. It sounds, it's like he's high because he ate him, but it's like he's saying stuff that he thinks other people say during their trips or something. Yeah, he's not really talking here. Feels like.
When did you feel the
pretending to be
need of
drunk
this
kind of
separate
thing.
personality? Was that like what you used as a coping mechanism to socialize with?
Oh, that's exactly what it is, right? Like I didn't know what the hell. I didn't know how to communicate what I was dealing with or what I was going through, and I just.
Right. We put on these different faces in order to deal with situations in society.
You try to give people what the hell they want.
And then you felt like that was the need to make up Francis or other personalities?
Yeah.
Are you ready to let all that go?
Yeah, please, man. Oh my God. This is the first time I've ever felt happiness.
Wait, what?
Happiness. Like, this is the first time I felt it. So I was about to tell him, man.
No, it's not. Stop it. This is two-guided. Yeah, I mean, he's feeding him stuff. Yeah. Like, do you think that this is why his stuff's like, stop it. This is not what a real therapy session would be like.
And it's all kind of bullshit.
You're giving him answers to questions so he can just be like, oh, yeah, that's what it is. I'm not thinking about it. The shaman high, too? Fuck yeah, man. Absolutely. I haven't done a drug before, but this doesn't seem like a genuine reaction or be a real shaman. Yeah.
Shit, what? Just all the things.
Can recommend psilocybin.
Because you are the master of your own orchestra, man.
It's a game, right?
Just let him go. So it's up to you to choose.
Steven, can you get up? Hello?
I'm still not sure I'm like really here yet.
Mountain Dew in the morning.
I don't really want breakfast. That's change. Jesus.
Yeah, it feels fake, man.
Oh, guys. Let's go. It's just all bullshit. Like, none of this matters. None of it. It's all a construct. It's all a simulation. It's a fucking video game.
What?
You know when you die? I think I died last night.
No, he's so fucking full of shit, man. Oh, now he's like, okay, now he did drugs once, so now he's like a guy who, like, now he's got it all figured out. Fuck, stupid. Ugh.
Basically, my body was fine, but I think I went back into the void we come from.
No.
And I think
fake.
I think I'm still in it, except I'm also in this physical corporal body, but I'm also the incorporeal being that puppets it and controls it. And God damn it, I feel like I'm in control. I feel like I'm in control of myself for the first fucking time.
Uh-huh. See if there's a single behavioral change.
The stuff that I normally worry about, worrying about my finances, worrying about my internet, worrying about what people think about me, it's all so incredibly stupid. It's all just bullshit. I think I'm going to enjoy making YouTube videos again. I think I'm going to enjoy live streaming again.
What's up, ladies and gentlemen of YouTube? Boogie2988 coming at your office good to the power.
When I make a video, 10,000, 15,000, 20,000 people watch. That is still my dream job. Everybody falls off. That's part of the deal.
Every single month. He had tons and tons.
You start off as a nobody, and for a short period of time, you're a somebody, and then that star burns out like every star does. I was lucky enough to get hit by lightning. I was lucky enough to get to live my dream. I was lucky enough to get to enjoy all of that, play this game the way I wanted to play it. I'll be gone one day too.
Go.
But for one brief moment, we got an opportunity to shine really bright.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. What a bumper sticker. This feels like the onset of another addiction.
Wow, that was pretty good, by the way. Oh my god.
This is good, Mike. This is good. I don't think, man, Boogie's just fucked up. It's just fucked up. That was the thing. I mean, we got through it. We had to do the whole thing. I would love to talk to Boogie about this, maybe. I think he'd say yes. Man. He can afford his $30 magic? No. That'd be interesting. Don't tell me no. You're not in charge of me. Like, part of me thinks it's unfair that people keep trying to help that guy. Yeah. Yeah, I guess. It's just like, man.